Now we can probably go live. Holy crap. I should probably get the water set up. Let me get some water here. Whoopsie. Now it's gonna show I went live for like 3 seconds. Okay, that'll have to be good enough right there. Oh no, 16 seconds. Can I delete this? No, I don't want to report myself. Holy crap. Load the videos, damn it. There we go. There we go. We're gonna delete that other one since I misclicked. Misclick. It's kind of a ploy on misplay in Yu-Gi-Oh! Since nobody ever reads any cards and we just misplay all over the place. It's kind of like at the beginning of the month when you have all your bills paid and what do I have left? I guess I'm betting it all on this card, huh? Okay. Here, let me put this on Do Not Disturb unless something else goes wrong. And I guess we'll get right into it. Welcome back, everybody. I am Shiruki Chaos, and today our objective is simple. We are finishing Chapter 7, I guess what this game considers. It's basically Season 1 Epilogue Part 2. Or, I guess, Chapter 7, if you will. Since this was Chapter 6, and then Chapter 7. So I wonder what they're going to call 3.0, right? Not 3.0, that's way too far. 2.0. Just Season 2, maybe? Probably. Alright, we'll get back into our immersive storytelling. Yesterday at the time of recording, we got our man Hugo here out of his little, what should we call it? Panic room, escape room. He's got his demon sorted out. He was alive the whole time. It was basically fake death to fool
my
us.
Former partner. You're still as punctual as ever.
I know this part might be a repeat, but we'll just repeat it for this part, just in case. So I guess, well, as long as we don't have to talk, actually, or voiceover, I should say, we'll just let it play. Yeah, we'll just let it play, even though it's a repeat.
Are you sure you're fully recovered?
How about we fight? And I'll show you how recovered I am.
Right, their banter back and forth is funny as hell.
I refuse to fight someone who is in need of medical attention.
How thoughtful. I'm touched. Or perhaps is this simply part of Victoria Housekeeping's professional care?
I'd rather you not starve to death. Not to your liking. I'm fairly certain this is the same kind as before.
I mean, those gold coins are fire. The chocolate in them, fire.
No. I've just gone too long without food. It feels a bit uncomfortable.
Man, instead of a chocolate gold coin, should have gave this man a sensu bean.
Either way, thank you.
Now tell me, what exactly happened in the warehouse?
Just going a bit crazy from... you know what? Were you expecting anything else? But I did have a very long dream. A dream about many things from the past. If I had to put it into words, it would be like giving myself psychological therapy. You seem like you could benefit from some too. How about it? Want to book a session with me? Trust me, I'm a pro.
Man does this once and he says he's a pro.
Seems you really have recovered.
Well, of course. I'm feeling pretty great right now. Like I could argue with you all day on every petty detail of who exactly was in the wrong back then.
Oh, please do. I would love to see that.
I wanted to ask, what you said about Mockingbird before, when you faked your death. Was that part of the act?
Oh, you mean the part about how Mockingbird has never really changed anything or saved anyone? I didn't expect you to still be so hung up on this. Interesting. After all, it was you who chose to betray Mockingbird. To betray me.
Just as I said before, I never considered Mockingbird a failure. Perhaps Mockingbird deviated from its origins, but it has its value. You shouldn't reject the things you've done. Or Mockingbird.
I have contemplated this before. Yes. Mockingbird has helped some people and has genuinely managed to cause trouble for those who abuse their positions of power for evil. Yet those in high positions still possess immense resources, and the people we helped remain destitute and to become slaves to those in power for scraps. But just as you said, even if what we did was childishly idealistic and flawed, as little as we actually achieved, even the slightest change is by no means meaningless. Nothing holds more value to me than Mockingbird. All right, let's catch up later. I still have things to do and need to wrap up my plan.
Right, weren't we entering the Hollow to go take some baddies down and meet up with the proxies later?
I thought
And
you would
Vivian.
rest up first.
As much as I would prefer that, my dear uncle and the Exaltus fanatics likely would not give me such an opportunity. If all has gone to plan, the fish will have taken the bait already. And if everything goes very well, I'll soon have solid evidence of the Ravenlock family's crimes. Well then, thank you for your assistance, former partner. Let's part ways here.
I'll go with you.
Lycon, surely you don't think that because I just recovered, I'm too weak to deal with those useless fools.
Hartman's actions will disturb the safety of New Eridu. As I serve the mayor, I should intervene.
Very well, whatever. Let's go. And don't slow me down.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did talk a little bit. I'll throw it up on the screen for a little bit. We kind of did a voiceover for part of this yesterday at time of recording, so I guess we'll just let it go up on screen. Because then after this, we basically end up going into the Hollow, take down some Exaltus, and then back where we are, basically at gunpoint with Hartman. Also, I can't wait to go to 2.0. Whole new area, more new characters. We also got to see a preview of what's her name? Yixuan, I think. Who is honestly a badass and a must pull. Bro, she reminds me as if they put Assassin's Creed into a gacha game. Or if Assassin's Creed was made for a gacha game. You imagine if they made the entirety of Assassin's Creed into a gacha game and we just did different stories from there on? I feel like it would have flowed really well. I don't know if you would make it turn-based or combat-like. I think definitely early on it would be combat-like, the two then turn-based, and place of their RPG elements. I don't know. This is probably just me hoping for an Assassin's Creed collab in a gacha game. I still need to check out Assassin's Creed Shadows. I have it, I just haven't done anything with it yet, per se. I did order the new Fatal Fury game, so that'll be coming in a little bit. I think probably tomorrow we might start Bleach Rebirth of Souls. I don't know. On my lesser days when I stream a little bit less, I kinda want to do Bleach until we finish it, and then major times when I stream longer, kept for gacha games. Like we usually do. I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. But this is the area now where we left off last.
I'm sure you've heard about the missing workers from companies under the Ravenlock family, too.
Pretty sure we're just fighting in this area. We usually come back here. You know, I want to traverse this whole area.
Those are Ravenlock's men. The workers with them are the victims who were tricked into going into the Hollow.
Okay, so
Hi, come on.
holding brings out his scythe. Dang it, this isn't helping. I'm trying to have Hugo try out. Huh. Okay, primarily based on kicks. I guess we'll have to wait for his EX special attack when we get it. You want to tie the workers? Thank goodness someone's here to save us. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. You're welcome. So could you tell us what those Ravenlocks did to you before they ran off? They're a bunch of liars. They tricked us into this hollow. They said they had a job with high pay for us, but they kept avoiding the topic after we got here. Something didn't seem right, so I wanted to leave. But then they showed their true colors. They tied us all up and told us they were going to ship us off somewhere. They didn't make you take any weird medicine, did they? Medicine? No, but it wasn't just us they tricked. Another group went that way. I see. Here, take this carrot. There's an exit nearby. You should get out of here as soon as possible. I can't thank you enough. Let's go, Hugo. We must save the rest of them. You sure are eager. Are you kidding me? I can't even get past them? You've got to be kidding me.
Bunch of nobodies.
Okay, what's his EX special do? Unless we hold it. Holding it brings out his sight. Okay, that's what we were doing.
To try.
Ooh, okay. Wait, Hugo's also ice. So I could use a team of Hugo, Lycon, and Ellen then. Or...
here. And quite a lot of them.
Hold on. Miyabi has ice, Hugo has ice, and then Ellen has ice. Ooh, that could be a formidable team. Who are you? Your saviors. Thank you, thank you. I had a bad feeling about the group from the start. I shouldn't have ignored my gut instinct. Did those Ravenlocks do anything to you? Do anything? Well, we weren't doing as we were told, so they tied us up. Nothing else? Good. Alright, there's another batch of workers up ahead of us. They should be by the roof. Don't worry, I'll handle it. You should get out of here as soon as you can. Let's continue.
Is Hartman behind this, too?
Nothing else? Okay.
Of course. He threw them into the Hollow like offerings for the Exaltists.
We haven't seen his ultimate yet, or I haven't. I gotta check it out, though. Please let it be enough.
There's more
so I can see his ulti.
Let's hurry.
It's different this time. Don't rush in. Let's listen in on what they're saying first. I still need more direct evidence to ensure the plan is absolutely foolproof.
The compensation you promised. It's all real, right? All we have to do is follow you into the Hollow for some simple tasks, and you'll give us a huge sum of dennies. Sounds real suspicious.
Shut your trap. You keep yapping and asking questions. If this is all so suspicious, why were you so eager to sign up for it?
Because I don't have a choice. My daughter was previously caught in the Hollow disaster and suffered severe corruption. The treatment costs have completely drained our family's savings. So that's why...
It's the same for me. A serious illness at a senior age. I need the money.
Who would risk taking a job like this unless they were desperate? I'll do it. No matter how suspicious. As long as I can get paid, I'll do anything. Even risk my life.
Wait, you people from the Ravenlock family, you're part of a big company in Tops. You wouldn't go back on your word, right?
Don't worry, you'll get
Sadly,
every
they would.
penny you were promised. But before we start, you all need to take this medicine first.
A fierce man pulls out a bunch of white pills and gives one to each worker. Another Ravenlock family member seems a bit doubtful and leans in to whisper.
Bro, should we really be doing this already?
These workers keep talking. We're wasting time like this. And the sooner they take it, the sooner it'll be over. Consider it an early release for them.
What? You didn't say anything about having to take pills before?
I really love how Baddie 101 in this game for NPC baddie characters. Fierce Man, Cocky Man, even Badder Man. I love the naming for them.
This is good stuff, all right? It'll increase your ether aptitude. There's tons of people who'd kill for something like this.
Exactly! You'll be working in the Hollow for several hours. This is essential medication. You have to take it before we continue. If you refuse, then you can forget about the job. Of course, you won't receive the compensation either.
Lycon, what are you doing?
About time to step in is what he's
Rescuing
doing.
those workers, of course. There's clearly something off about those pills. We can't let them take them.
Now is not the right time. As I said, we need more evidence to ensure the plan works.
And as I said many years ago, you can't exploit innocence to achieve your goal.
So that's how you see it.
If that's not what you want me to think, then explain everything to me.
All right. It's a little complicated, but simply put, these workers will be fine. Of course, it's your choice to trust me or not. But if you try to rush in, I will stop you.
I trust you.
Damn, we waited so long for that. Back on the same page. Meanwhile, the workers have also made their decision, except for the talkative worker. Most of them already swallowed the pills. After clearly capturing everything, Hugo lets out a sigh of relief.
All right. That's the evidence. Now we can go and beat them into the ground as much as you want.
One wants to achieve something, the other one wants to beat him
Don't
up.
forget, you owe me an explanation.
I like Lycon's way. Beat him up, ask questions later.
Also, don't overdo it and kill them. Even if they're the worst of the Ravenlock family.
All right, Your Holiness, Saint Lycon.
Who the hell are you?
Oh shoot, they actually have him fighting alongside us? Let's go. I kinda want more of that.
We're the ones here to stop.
Wait, he also gets points for us too? Yo, we don't have to do anything. We can let him do all the work.
Remember the last time we worked this well as a team? Your legs, how are they feeling?
Man helps me charge up my ulti. Let's go. I kinda want more of that.
I think I prefer the way you used to fight.
Wait.
You
Save
had
enough?
a lot more aggression.
Alright, let's see this.
Madness dance.
I've merely learned to control my...
Ooh! Clean! That was clean! To defeat the Ravenlock family members. That was clean!
Damn it! Who the hell are you? How dare you mess with the Ravenlock family?
I mean, that was still amazing. I guess part of me was hoping for like a Ruby Rose execution-esque, but that was still badass.
Ravenlock. Savor the name while you can, for it will soon cease to exist.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means exactly what I said. I think this might be good for you. Sever your ties while you can. You still have a chance to walk your own path.
The family's honor comes above all else.
Is that really what you think? I saw the compassion on your face just now. You're not from the main family, right? That's why you were assigned to these trivial tasks. But in reality, there's no need for you to keep playing this boring game for them.
I don't have a choice. From the moment I was born into the Ravenlock family,
You always have a choice, if you're willing to act. All right, let's end the small talk here.
Hugo delivers a swift chop to the back of the necks of the Ravenlock family members.
Don't worry, Lycon. I didn't hit them too hard, just enough to keep them quiet.
How's that? My acting's pretty good, right?
As always, a certain someone should take some lessons from you. I'll leave the rest to you then.
Okie dokie.
Okay, now can you tell me exactly what's going on here?
Man's still sad he's left out in the dark.
As you can see, that worker just now was actually an informant of mine.
Yeah, we can see
The
that.
pills were swapped out with vitamin tablets. Outside of this batch, some workers have already taken the actual substance Hartman has. But rest assured, the antidote for it is already in development. I found the best in the field to help, and with the data I collected before, we should have results soon.
I wanted to ask. The reason you decided to lock yourself in a room and endure the effects of the drug, besides getting evidence, it was also to collect data on this drug in order to create an antidote, correct?
It seems you're not completely beyond hope.
I thought you were just being stubborn.
That too.
Sometimes I wonder if you know me at all.
Then, I have one last question. Why did you never tell me any of this back then?
The truth is, I heard everything. That entire conversation between you and Jack. Before he passed away in that small attic. When Jack called you aside and gave you those warnings.
When he told me you might go down the wrong path?
That's right.
You never said anything.
Why would he?
What would I even do? Scream and rage over your suspicions, or get on my knees and beg for you to trust me? You know there's no way I'd allow myself to do such a thing. Besides, back then, even I was confused about myself.
Jack, he...
It's all in the past. You don't need to explain anything to me. Enough. We should get going. If we're going to reminisce over the past, we should find a more suitable location.
After leaving Hollow, two arrive at a place with a nice scenery.
Nikon? That incident back then. I didn't do it. It was a scheme Hartman devised to take over the family. It was Hartman who killed my father, too. I only discovered the truth long after the fact. I did indeed attack my father, and I thought he was dead. But he wasn't. I couldn't kill him. And even before that, if I hadn't hesitated, none of what followed would have happened. Even now, I still think they deserve death. But I no longer care to personally deliver that fate. They're beneath me. And I have more important things to do.
You...
I know we may never agree on that point, Lycon. I once wanted to fight against those ugly truths that defined me, but I discovered that the more I rejected them, the more painful it became. So, I could only accept that crazed, hateful, and malicious side of myself. As long as I know I will never become like my father, like Hartman, that is enough for me.
You've changed. But I think that might be a good thing.
Well, spending so long in hatred and revenge and everything. Turning over a new leaf for his own better.
Don't patronize me. You've changed a lot too, compared to before. I still disagree with Jack's words, and I won't forgive your betrayal. I will walk the path I believe is right, even if I must tread over thorns and through the mud. But I will also allow you to walk your own path, Lycon.
Should I say thank you?
You're welcome. Come to think of it, we haven't talked about your legs and eye.
It was just an accident. not your fault. I'm doing well now. I hope you are too. On the contrary, perhaps I should be the one apologizing. I misjudged you.
Man, I think the thing that only fits this better is these guys have been fighting all this time, and that's it. Literally at each other's throats, and that's it. Just reconciliation right here and
I
now.
used to think you wanted power, that everything you did was for your own ambitions. I thought you wanted the power to pass judgment on all in this world like a god.
I am a god. I am my own god. Or you could say that in this world, everyone is their own god. There are many things that we are powerless to change. But there are also many choices we can make. Just as I said before, I am the only one who can kill me or save me.
I'm glad you think that way.
Let's go. I still have one last thing to do. To witness the end of Ravenlock.
Now we should be back in our present time as the proxy. As Hugo recounts the process of gathering evidence, Hartman, unable to listen any longer, slams the table in anger.
You really think you can take my place if I die? Never, you filthy bastard! Your little tricks mean nothing. As long as the Ravenlock family stands, I can still get back on my feet.
You still don't get it, do you? This was never about avenging my father. And I don't care about taking your place.
Hugo is such a good character.
I didn't come this far just to kill you. That'd be pathetic. Right on cue. Why don't you take a look at this?
You
Uncle?
know, Hugo's whole character arc really reminds. Speaking of Assassin's Creed earlier, he really reminds me of an Assassin's Creed-esque character. Like, I guess more the MC. Hugo does, honestly. Working in the dark to serve the light and everything.
On behalf of TOPS, I'd like to clarify that we had no involvement in the Ravenlock family's actions. TOPS is officially terminating all partnerships with the Ravenlock family, effective immediately. We will have no further affiliation with them.
Are you crazy? What the hell do you get out of ruining the Ravenlocks? You want to be a petty thief forever?
Thief? Oh, Uncle. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm the name people whisper about. The one who robs the rich and gives to the poor.
Robin Hood.
I'm the master con artist who can fool anyone, anytime. I'm the leader of Mockingbird. The one who turns every headline into my own stage. I have friends who'd catch me if I fall, partners who'd shed tears for me, and allies who always have my back.
He always had our back, so we have his back.
I am Hugo Vlad. You're the one who needs the Ravenlock name. I never did.
You ungrateful bastard! You should have never been born.
You flatter me. Same goes for you, Uncle.
You leave the Ravenlock banner on Hugo's speedboat. After reaching Port Elpis, you all wait for Lycon to arrive. We're not even gonna have a boss fight with him?
Vivian.
We're not even gonna have a boss fight with Hartman? Or is that coming up? What about, what's her name? The chick of the Exaltus. Damn, it was only yesterday and I already forgot her name.
You had better give me an explanation.
Uh-oh, poor Vivian. She's gonna go through the
And
emotions.
here I thought this would be a touching reunion. What's with all the anger?
What's with all the anger, damn it? She's seen your chest, indirectly be penetrated.
Hugo, I'm a member of Mockingbird too. And I mourned your death.
Pretty sure she's just mad more about not being cute and about part of the plan.
Listen, Vivian. I don't want you or the people you cherish to get caught up in danger because of me. I've always been selfish, so I don't hesitate to use you all as variables in my plans. But it is because I am selfish that I also don't want my failures to affect my treasured companions. In any case, if you were in the same position, would you not make the same decisions?
Man, poor Vivian.
Lycon's taking care of everything outside. We should go. Also, Belle, thank you. And I'm sorry for the whole act where I threatened you. It was the only way for Hartman to drop his guard against you and leave you be. I, Hugo Vlad, am forever indebted to you.
That's it? Belle's not going to say anything? With Lycon's assistance, you successfully leave the Ravenlock family manor and return to the video store.
Master Proxy.
Oh,
Although it
okay.
is late, there is some important intel that I must give you now.
So, Belle isn't just going to be shocked about this?
So, Lycon, you knew about Hugo's plan to fake his death?
I was simply playing along. After all, I could not determine whether Hugo's plan would pose a threat to you. You are a student of the mayor's late friend, and I am obligated to protect you.
You still have that habit of finding awkward excuses when you're embarrassed.
Exposing.
Mr. Hugo Vlad, if you have any important intelligence to share, please do so with haste. I need to return to rest before midnight.
You guys really are close.
You two sure are close.
Poor Belle.
For the sake of a certain old fossil's sleep schedule, I'll keep it brief. I learned from Camille that Dina intends to embed the sacrifice core into the sacrifice. Apparently, it will make the sacrifice much stronger. Sacrifices created this way will not retain their minds and will indiscriminately attack all living beings, including their creator. So the Exaltists don't do this. It would bring them no benefit. But Dina's concoction can control people's minds. If a person takes the pill and is injected with the serum Landon left behind, the sacrifice would be under its creator's control. Although the dormant sacrifice has been destroyed, Dina found a batch of that serum her father created and wants to create new sacrifices.
We have no idea where the real core is, though.
Never mind the sacrifice. Hartman's sacrifice core is a fake. We don't know where the real one's gone.
The real core has always been here.
Here? In Lord Phaethan's video store?
Vivian, do you remember when I suggested you give that collectible to our dear Proxy?
I remember. But that was just an ordinary pendant. And I've met the person who submitted it. She has absolutely no connection to the Exaltists.
How about our dear Proxy take out that pendant so we can take a look?
After finding the pendant sent by Vivian, Hugo takes it and gently presses a hidden clasp. The pendant clicks open from the middle inside the sacrifice core. Ooh. Anything on the back? No, just a pendant. Pretty jewel, though. Must say. Exclamation mark.
I'll take your surprised expressions as a compliment for my little trick.
Always right under our noses.
I will hand over this core to the mayor as agreed. Since he fulfilled his promise to protect Vivian and the manager while I was pretending to be dead, I won't go back on my promises.
No wonder the mayor would promote rhetoric favorable to Mockingbird. I can't believe I thought he was actually being sincere.
We don't need to worry about the sacrifice core now. I feel like that should be more of a question.
Since we have the sacrifice core, all we have to do now is stop Dina from using innocent people to make more sacrifices.
Yes. And we need to destroy the last batch of Landon's serum.
Hopefully with no options left, Dina will give up her obsession.
All right. That's the important stuff. I'm going to go and confirm where Landon's serum's been stashed. I'll contact you again once I have something.
This has been a great chapter so far. What's wrong, Lycon? Were you in a rush to get back and rest? You act like you're gonna turn into a werewolf after midnight or something. That's amazing. How are you feeling now? Relax, I'm not kicking the bucket just yet. But you look a little bit more run down than before. Just getting over something nasty, that's all. Risking your neck like that wasn't exactly smart. Maybe you should have. Lycon, remember what I said back when I faked my death? For a permanent and absolute victory, we must endure the pain of cutting away rotten flesh and preserve through the darkest hour before dawn. Not wrong, sure, but it was arrogant enough. Instead of playing God and picking who lives or dies, I'd rather just do what I can. Because at the end of the day, a person can only shape their own destiny, nothing more. You've really come a long way. Well, I appreciate the compliment. Hugo, you've got a lot of explaining to do, no more secrets. I'll lay it all out, promise. After a little chat, Lycon, Hugo, and Vivian say their goodbye and take off. Back in your room, you drift off to a deep, nice sleep. Belle, Hugo sent a message earlier. There's no progress on the sacrifice situation. They found a large batch of unused sacrifice serum. He wants us to be their guide. He, Vivian, and Lycon will be heading into the Hollow with us to destroy the serum. And I'll use the HDD system this time to head into the Hollow with you all. Tell me when you're ready and we'll begin with Eos. To bring Eos. Let's go! Why not? Immersive storytelling, let's go. Let's go stop this sacrifice from happening. Or I guess let's stop the... Oh wait, we're meeting back here? Okay, well this is something. You know, they should really let this be an openable area. At least go right here, pop open the button, and then we can come here. Not just for the site, main story stuff. I don't know, it'd just be, I guess, another little small area we can enter. Dear managers, you're here. Having two Lord Phaethons leading the way for me, I must be the luckiest person alive. We'll be counting on you two, as according to my intel, this is quite a large batch of serum. My guess is that Dina wouldn't put all the serum in one place, so we may need to split up. Just be safe. We'll be counting on both of you to guide us. Once you're both ready, let's head into the Hollow. Let's go! That's right, we've kind of increased in power to where we don't really need a B at the HDD system to go do stuff. Part of it sucks though, because then Fairy isn't with us more, and I love hearing Fairy's banter. Ooh, more Vivian time, I can't wait to pull for her.
Landon's stash should be somewhere nearby.
Ooh.
I did some digging. Some of the missing workers were brought here too.
Oh, ouch!
Yep! Dina's getting ready to make her move.
So 2 ice and ether, okay.
Don't worry, we'll clear them out.
Oh, we saw the new Bang Boo. New Bang Boo with us kind of goes hard. I like him.
They're trying to destroy the
going.
guards.
Oh, hello. From a theater head, though.
We need to take care of the guards first.
So both Hugo and Vivian can wrap enemies together as well.
The serum is stored in this warehouse.
Or at least circle. What are you shooting at, dude? Man's just shooting in midair like I do.
You're not taking anything from here.
Oh, are we now?
Hugo, get the guards first. Take this.
Ooh, that was clean. Damn, clap his ass, Bang Boo. Oh, no. Aw, man, you left him with like 1 HP. I was trying to see how strong the Bang Boo was. Didn't they also say with other characters they're also gonna let them, I guess, fight outside after like doing outro?
Move it.
Oh, hello.
Fine, if you insist.
In position. This.
Okay, Hugo covers like a wide range with his sight. Vivian is just Mary Poppins over here.
Stay calm now.
Heads for flowers that bloom in the abyss.
I know it's expected, but Hugo combos really well with Lycon.
Than expected. Fortunately, since they're still here, it means Dina hasn't executed the final step of her plan.
There's likely a lot more stashed around here, and we have yet to locate the missing people. Our actions here won't go unnoticed. Perhaps they're making plans to deal with us on their side.
With Landon and Dina's concoctions combined, she may be capable of creating a sacrifice that obeys her. If it comes to that, this will get far more troublesome.
How about splitting up? I thought we already split up.
How about we split up? Hugo and Lycon will destroy what remains of the substance around here, and Vivian and I will go search elsewhere.
Very well. Let's go with your plan. But be careful if you encounter Dina and her people. According to Camille, she's absolutely obsessed with completing her father's dying wish. Who knows what she may try. Let's part ways here for now. And perhaps the other manager could use EOS to guide us.
Sure. I've been feeling better these past few days, so just follow me.
Oh yeah, let's go. Wise is actually feeling better from the quote-unquote upgrade.
It's only now that I realize how fortunate we are to have two Lord Faithins.
I love how Hugo always ploys into the Lord Faithin like Vivian does.
Although I feel like our work's doubled. In the past, Belle and I would only ever work on the same route.
Greater power means more responsibility. And in any case, I'm sure the mayor would be able to provide double compensation. He's a very generous person, after all. Right, Lycon?
Let's go, Hugo. Hugo's getting us more. I love how Hugo's unintentionally getting us more reward. I like it.
Additional compensation from the mayor.
Compensation is just one aspect. It's one thing with Belle being in the Hollow in person, but now with us working on separate routes, I can't help but worry even more for her safety.
You know, if we really want compensation, can we just say never have to pay an electric bill for as long as we're in New Eridu at the video store?
I trust in your abilities. I'm just not quite used to this.
As they talk, Vivian stands behind them and suddenly sheds tears as she gazes at one of them. She turns and quickly approaches the area where Landon's serum is stored. No, our poor Vivian. Vivian recalls the tears she shed when looking at Faithin and the destiny she saw then.
This is the future I saw. Lord Faithin.
Don't you dare. Vivian closes her eyes as if making a decision, then grabs a vial of Landon's serum. Don't you do it. If a tragedy is inevitable, then let this misfortune fall upon me.
I'm sorry. This time, I will make sure the future I saw does not come to pass. I don't want to bring you misfortune. That's all I wish for.
Don't you dare do it to us, game. Don't you dare. I will fight you, game. Now we're just... Oh no, don't you dare do it, game. I will fight you right now. So I guess now we fully split up. I guess we have our... Yeah, we have our Bang Boo friends. Okay. So the only thing I wonder in this situation, would just Belle and Wise's positions be reversed, or would...
There might be more serum here.
Or would we basically be with Hugo and Lycon? I think it's the latter.
How dare you steal from Lady Dina?
Oh. Why do we have Hollow Raiders, the pumpkin-headed dipshits, with us?
Try to go easy on you. No promises.
I should probably see, does Vivian's attack double with Ether when they're grouped up like that? I feel like they were quite easy to take out.
There are containers by the fissure.
We don't want the money anymore. Please just let us go. I don't think I'm going to make it. Just end my pain. We're here to save you. Are there any other captives? There were, but they all turned into ethereals. So many ethereals. Please just let us go. The girl never intended to let us live. My friends will get you out. We'll deal with this. Don't be afraid. You'll get out of this hollow alive. We promise. Really? Thank goodness. Be careful. So many people were brought in with us. They're all ethereals now. Really scary ethereals. I can't imagine what she's planning to do with such a massive horde of ethereals. People will die. Everyone will be killed by those ethereals. Hush, say no more. My friends will get you out. Leaving the rest to us. After contacting Hugo and Lycon, they quickly arrive. You eventually decide to have them first take the civilians to a safe place, while Vivian and you continue to search for an overlooked serum or victim. Shortly after they leave, a familiar voice comes.
It must have been tough for you to find this place.
No, not you, you yandere-looking face head ass.
Vivian, if you had stayed out of it, I wouldn't be so eager to get rid of you. Those people have been taken to safety. You're all out of options. They're just mere test subjects. So what if they get away? There will always be people consumed by greed. And therefore, they will come willingly to me.
Man, nothing bad better happen to Vivian, I swear.
In any case, what are a few sacrifices in comparison to the completion of Father's grand ambition? Dina, you deceived those people. They didn't come willingly to you. You tricked them, just like Landon did back then. Deceived? Father gave hope to those who had everything taken from them by the Hollows. Vivian, you once rejoiced at the hope Father offered you, too. Before Father took you in, you were no more than an omen of disaster that no one wanted. It was Father who gave you shelter and a purpose for existing.
You know, how dare she say that to our baby girl?
Do you remember the first time you bestowed a blessing under Father's guidance? How did you feel when that person looked at you with adoration and gratefulness? That was the first time you felt hope. Like your existence had a purpose, right? Don't forget that it was Father who, through what you call deception, gave you hope. And you, what have you done? You basked in Father's attention and everyone's adoration, only to destroy everything. Do you think that by leaving the Exaltists, those people will live better lives? Of course not. Those who suffered under the Hollows will only continue on as walking corpses, without the hope Father gave them. Do you really think you're some sort of savior, Vivian?
Yes, she is our savior.
In the end, you're just an ungrateful brat who brings misfortune to those around her. It was you who destroyed everyone's hope. Not everyone wants to live in false hope, Dina. You say it's because of greed that people willingly become your sacrifices. Perhaps those people aren't entirely virtuous. But that greed is just wanting to live a better life beyond the Hollows. What you and Landon have done was never about giving people hope, but exploiting it. Stop lying to yourself. Deep down, you know what Landon did was cruel. No. Back then, when Landon wanted to inject you with the serum, the fear in your face was as plain as day. I saw it all clearly. If all of this is as righteous as you claim, then why did you make such an expression, Dina? Don't look at me with such pity! Father did nothing wrong. All of this is to make something of the Hollows other than disaster. That's everyone's only hope. Dina, it's not too late to stop. Stop living in this lie. You know what would happen if a sacrifice loses control and escapes the Hollow. It's not the Hollows that are to blame for those people's deaths, but the hope you keep talking about. That will cause more despair and claim more lives. That is merely the necessary sacrifice to accomplish a greater goal. No one deserves to be a sacrifice. Your hypocritical magnanimity disgusts me. I can always go and get more test subjects if they've escaped. And I will be able to replicate Father's serum with enough time. With you gone, I'll be able to complete Father's gift to the Creator and fulfill his last wish. Camille, release the failed subjects.
Lady Dina.
Camille, are you going to do what you did before? You keep saying you'll follow the Creator, but it's all lies.
Lady Dina, the Hollows took my family from me. I understand that there's no way to get back what I've lost. It was Lord Landon who told me that the Creator would guide me. One day, Hollows will no longer be disasters. Everyone will be able to survive inside them. I look forward to the day when this hope becomes reality. I watched you grow up, and I know that you've always looked up to your father. He gives you hope, and I destroyed that hope with my own hands. I know the pain of loss, so I've always felt guilty. I want to atone for the hope I destroyed. But Dina, I don't want to ruin more lives, and I don't want to continue watching you destroy yourself. Vivian is right. Not everyone wants to live in false hope. So, please, stop.
Camille, are you abandoning me too?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to see you go past the point of no return.
The point of no return? I passed that point ages ago.
No, Dina. You can still turn back. I'll be your way back.
Where are you going, Camille?
What's she doing?
I made a deal with Hugo and the mayor. If someone needs to take the fall for this, let it be me. I did it. All of it. I've been forcing Landon's only daughter, Dina, to research how to create sacrifices. I colluded with the Ravenlock family for my own gain. Everything Dina did was under duress. Since I've kept her captive for so long, she doesn't have the skills to survive as an independent member of society. She'll need a caretaker and teacher. Someone who will look after her and educate her.
No! I refuse, Camille! I refuse to accept this!
Dina, I'm going to dispose of those failed subjects.
I won't allow it! You'll die! I won't allow it! You can't leave me. I command you! You've always followed my orders, and you will follow them now!
It wasn't your orders that I've been following. My younger sister, who was stolen from me by the Hollows, also had such beautiful red hair. When Landon told me the Creator could bring me hope, you were standing there, right behind him. I was certain, then and there, that this was the hope the Creator had given me. Start over, Dina. You still have so long, so much time. You'll make friends, find people who love you, and make many beautiful memories.
That's not what I want! Camille, you're not allowed to die! I won't allow it! I won't allow it!
Goodbye, Dina. And I'm sorry, Vivian. I'll leave the rest to you.
Camille resolutely walks towards the fissure as Dina stares after her disappearing figure. After a moment, she also walks forward. Vivian is about to stop her, but Dina uses the controls to open a container door. Ethereals surge out, blocking the path. This just got dark. Holy crap, this just got dark. Oh. Back off, fool. I would use her ultimate, but I'm kind of waiting to see if we're not fighting a boss ethereal out of Dina. Oh, so she can double dash, okay. That's good to know. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna save the ulti. He's like the last one. Into the fissure we go.
Are you satisfied now, Vivian?
We're gonna have to fight her, aren't we?
You were the one who brought yourself to this point. You're saying this is all my fault? Losing my father, losing Camille. I wish you had never come into my life. At first, when Father brought you home, I was happy. There are so many Exaltists, yet Father never allowed me to get too close with any of them. I never had any friends either. But when Father brought you back, he told me to take good care of you. That you were my first friend. I was also so happy the first time you took my place in helping Father select a person to receive the blessing. Because it meant you were different from all those other people. You could stay with me. But soon, I grew jealous. You took the attention that should have belonged to me. You even took Father's love from me. It's only because of my ability that Landon... I know, but... Vivian, jealousy is something you cannot control. Of course, the same goes for fear and hatred. I was terrified that one day you would look at me and shed tears. I knew if that day ever came, Father would not hesitate to force the blessing upon me. And when that day did come, I hated you for causing my father's death. Tina, you knew everything about what happened back then, so... why are you still defending Landon? And why didn't you tell me back then? If I had known earlier, maybe I could have found a way. Because it's the only thing that makes me more special than you, no? It proves I had Father's trust. I was more useful to him. Vivian, you said you wandered without a home ever since you were young, hated by anyone you encountered. You were happy to gain recognition from everyone and help Father when you were among the Exaltists. But in the end, you discovered you were being used, so you felt betrayed and hurt. Then, what about me? All I ever had was my father. I've never known a life outside of the Exaltists. Ever since I was young, my only purpose was to help Father select who was to be blessed. The only purpose I had was my father and the Exaltists. I've never been taught anything else, Vivian. It is what little value I have, and have ever had. In the end, you took even that from me, and completely destroyed it. You think you're doing good and fighting evil. You've only managed to affect a small part of your world. But have you ever wondered if maybe that's all there is to my world? I never wanted to hurt you. You were also my first friend. And that's why I wanted to save you back then. Save me? You and Camille all talk about saving me. Why don't you understand? To me, loss is so much more painful than death. Tina, you can start over. Everything Camille did was so you could live on. Let's leave the Hollow together. There are so many amazing places in New Eridu. This time, I'll take care of you. I've also met so many amazing people. I'm sure they'll love you too. okay, Dina? Vivian.
Aw, our Vivian's such a good person.
I can't forgive you. And I don't want to forgive you.
But she's trying to deal with an old friend who doesn't want to be saved.
I have nothing left. If what little hatred I do still harbor were taken from me, well, I refuse to be so pitiful. I won't apologize, Vivian.
Dina closes her eyes and injects a vial of the serum into her own arm. Soon, ether crystals appear in her body, a sign of corruption.
I don't want to hate myself, so I can only hate you for killing my father, and hate Camille for leaving me. That's just the kind of person I am. Hateful and despicable. I refuse to owe anyone anything. I refuse to feel regret. I won't. Vivian, I will keep hating you. I will take all who are precious to you. I will also hate Camille, so I won't do as she wished and start a new life. Vivian, if you had never existed, if I had never, you would be...
Lord Phaethon, please do not interfere. She was my first friend. I'm going to bid her farewell.
I knew it, the final boss baddie. I knew we were gonna end up having to fight her. She is a way different ethereal than what they just showed in that photo. Or that picture.
Dina.
Oh! Shit! I don't have anyone to switch from.
Lord Phaethon, don't come any closer.
Okay, we're just gonna drop this real quick. Ah! He's gonna do attacks. He's doing attacks. Ah! Dodge. No? Okay, there's one. There's two. Oh, he has a beam attack! How dare you! Oh, there's one, there's two, there's three, there's four. Ouch. Okay, this man has to... This dude got skills! He got moves! There's one, there's two. Okay, that's not the laser beam combo. Laser beam combo's nuts. Oh, ow, ow. I'm dodging game, damn it! That's the laser beam attack. Ah, get out of range, get out of range. Ooh, ouch. Chill, bro, chill! Okay, somehow that protected me, but we'll do fine. Okay, ether corrupted, okay, good. Somehow we're doing good. Let me guess, we're gonna have a part 2, aren't we?
What happened? What the...
Vivian! Belle, don't come near me. This is my own choice. I will change the fate I saw.
Vivian!
I just want you to remember me when I looked my best.
Vivian! Vivian, your body.
I'm sorry you had to see me like this, but I don't want to be the one that only brings misfortune anymore.
No, please. No.
It's so warm, and the night is beautiful.
Vivian? No. It can't end like this.
No, no way. Ain't no way we just did that. We just erased her ether corruption? Ain't no way. No way. Ain't no way we just did that. It feels as if you had a long dream where you saw your teacher again with her familiar smile, but soon the environment and your teacher both dissolve in the water like behind a misty curtain, blurring then vanishing.
Belle, you're scaring me. Belle, I'm so glad you're awake.
I swear to God, I was about to jump in here. I was about to shake this TV around.
What happened? I remember Vivian and I... Wait, where's Vivian? She injected herself with Landon's serum.
What the hell did our power of the eyes do? What the hell is this? I'm so happy Vivian's alright without ether corruption, but...
Hugo and Lycon brought you out of the Hollow. You were in a coma and... I'm so glad you're safe.
We can just completely erase ether corruption? I need answers.
You said Vivian used the serum on herself? But she looked fine to me, barring a couple of scratches. Hugo sent a message earlier saying he got her checked over, and she was alright. Can you recall what happened?
Yeah, we recall it clearly. We were in dire straits.
The situation was dire, so Vivian used the serum on herself to defeat the ethereals. I saw the crystallization process starting to occur. And then I can't describe it, but I think I saw something. At the time, all I was thinking about was wanting to remove the crystals from Vivian. I don't even know what I did. But then I passed out, I guess. What happened after that?
When I led Hugo and Lycon there, it was just you and Vivian lying on the ground. We didn't see anything else. Never mind that for now. Belle, do you feel any discomfort?
Discomfort, just a bit dizzy. No, we have other questions.
Just a bit dizzy.
For tonight, just get some rest. Hugo and Vivian said they'll come over tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything then.
Okay. Good night then.
This time there are no strange sounds or sights in your dream, and you sleep peacefully throughout the night. Shortly after you wake, Vivian, Hugo, and Lycon arrive at the video store.
Lord Phaethon! How are you feeling? No headaches? Leg pains? Heart palpitations? Loss of appetite?
Okay, well that's a sigh of relief. She's back to her usual self. Let's go.
Vivian?
I was just so worried. Sorry. Anyway, Lord Phaethon, I'm so glad you're okay. What happened this time was all my fault.
It's not your fault.
You only became an ethereal to defeat Dina. If it weren't for you, neither of us would have made it out alive.
So, what happened? Belle said she saw the crystallization process start. But I didn't see anything through EOS. Hugo, Lycon, did either of you guys see anything strange?
Allow me to explain.
He knows what happened?
Miss Vivian told us what happened after she awoke, and the mayor arranged a full medical checkup for her. Based on the results, Miss Vivian indeed shows mild corruption sequelae. But if the crystallization process had already started, the lingering effects should be far more severe. To be precise, if the process had already reached the point of mass surface crystallization, it should have taken no time at all to become an ethereal. So, the mayor theorizes that it was the etheric energy within Master Proxy's body that affected Vivian's condition and the surrounding etheric particles, causing Vivian's corruption to recede. Essentially, corruption is a reaction between the etheric particles inside the body and in the surrounding environment. Therefore, it's not necessarily irreversible, just that currently our mainstream method of defense is prevention.
Etheric energy?
How come I didn't know I had this ability? How's it even possible for me to influence other people's etheric particles? That makes it sound like I can manipulate etheric energy at will.
Master Proxy, you are special.
Is that a sight in the future we'll be able to play them as characters inside the Hollow? Like, combat and everything?
This is a gift your teacher left you.
This has to do with our teacher.
Our teacher? So this has to do with her?
I don't know all the details, so I cannot explain everything to you. My apologies. However, Miss Yixuan might be able to answer some of your questions. She will visit you sometime soon, so please feel free to ask her any questions you may have.
I hope that's within the story, or at least the next small update.
She has quite an eccentric personality. If she causes you any inconvenience...
Can I file a complaint? We're back to our old joking self.
If she causes trouble, can I file a complaint about her to you?
Master Proxy, you have always been a people person, so I trust you will handle things just fine.
Man's trying to hide his embarrassment. Now I'm even more worried.
That just makes me more worried.
Belle, I'm pretty sure Yixuan will be fine.
In any case, the mayor has asked me to give everyone his most sincere gratitude.
She's a void hunter on Miyabi's level, right? So she's obviously a damn good person.
Unfortunately, the mayor
was barely seen a little bit,
but has promised everyone a favor. Provided it's within his means, he will offer his unconditional assistance once.
No more electric bill?
There is no time limit on this favor.
Wonder when we're cashing that in.
What if I wanted his position as mayor?
Now Hugo's asking the questions. He's asking the right questions here.
If that is what you desire, then the mayor and his subordinates will be first in line to vote for you in the next election.
Oh, so it'll still be based on luck if he wins.
As for the other votes, you'll have to work for them on your own.
Balls.
But should you assume office, I hope you take full responsibility for handling all day-to-day matters and lead by example. By sheer happenstance, the mayor has provided you with a copy of his current assignment, the City Waste Sorting and Processing proposal.
Old fox.
Well, can I request Lord Phaethon's...
Ain't no way she's asking. Ain't no way.
The mayor imagined you might ask.
Ain't no way she's asking.
I've prepared all the necessary documents, and the ceremony expenses will be covered by the mayor as a gift. As long as Master Proxy agrees, we can sign and process the documents immediately.
Everyone knows what they want.
But this matter requires mutual consent and cannot involve coercion, confinement, or one party's lack of consciousness.
Damn.
Stop! I would never do that to Lord Phaethon!
Probably. So what you're saying is we should leave our door open at night.
At least not today.
So tomorrow then?
As for you, Master Proxy.
Oh my god.
The mayor has some sense of what you desire. That said, he hopes you might speak with Miss Yixuan first before you decide the timing of that favor.
Interesting. Hugo and Lycon are still bickering, and Vivian sits to one side. Eager and anticipatory, as always, you can smell the aroma of noodles from the neighboring noodle shop, and hear snippets of Elfie's music from her store. Thank goodness time goes on. But there will always be friends by your side. After eating, Hugo, Lycon, and Vivian take their leave. Belle, are you feeling alright? Lycon said you could control ether particles, and it was a gift from our teacher. I keep thinking about it. And that Miss Yixuan, we should investigate her, but let's not talk about that for now. You've only just started to feel better. You should get some rest. I'll be there with you, whatever happens in the future. Head upstairs to rest. So I guess we're resting to cap off. Are we at least gonna talk to Yixuan as I get stuck on the door? At least before the story caps off? Thinking back on it, a lot sure has happened today. But can I really control etheric energy? If this is a gift our teacher left for us, then doesn't that prove her research was focused on mitigating the damage Hollow have on humanity? Perhaps this can serve as evidence that she was innocent, but I don't feel anything yet. It doesn't feel like I have any special powers. Your thoughts are all jumbled together and your mind feels heavier and heavier. You drift off without noticing it. No! That means we're not meeting with her, damn it! No! Completed. No, that means we're not meeting. It was such a good side story. Season 1 epilogue. That means Chapter 7's concluded. New Eridu continues to coexist with sacrifice and neither daily life nor hidden crisis never cease. New stories in the distant horizons are surely exciting, but one should also cherish each passing day, present or past. One day they'll become memories worth holding on to. Schedule's been updated. The song for tomorrow. Talk to Wise. Damn it! I keep getting stuck in the store. I guess let's see what he has, unless it's for something else. Someone calling herself Yishun is here for you? Oh, I got my wish! Let's go! She's just like one of those masters of the mystic arts from those movies. Do you know her? I do. She saved me in the hollow. I do. She saved Vivian and I when we encountered some ethereals before. Wise, do you remember what the mayor said before? That he'd bring in a Void Hunter rank special investigator to help us adjust to our ether aptitude? Yishun is that investigator. I see. No wonder she has such a unique presence. According to her, we have good feng shui, and 6-8 is geomantically blessed and a good place to live too. That makes sense, really. Yeah, she looks so serious, it didn't sound like just empty flattery. You weren't here when she came in earlier. I asked if she would stay and wait, but she said she wanted to take a look around and you could talk once you were free. If you have time now, you should go find her. Damn, so you're not gonna make it easy for... Oh, go to the newsstand? Okay. I was at least expecting to run around 6th Street to find her, but alright. Someone wants to do their daily scratch-off ticket as well. An interesting store.
I did not expect that such a spiritual entity would exist here. It appears this street is a geomantic gem.
This is Howl.
A spiritual entity? His name is Howl. And I guess you could say he's a neighbor of mine. Is there something special about him?
No, I was simply a bit surprised. It's rare to find such an intelligent individual of this breed.
I mean, everyone in this game is severely simply amazing, honestly. Don't underestimate Huskies.
Even Huskies can be really smart. Howl is proof.
Okay, if he's obviously a Husky, then what is Officer Mew Mew?
You're right. Yet, being overly intelligent comes at a price. It must stay here for prolonged periods of time, parted from its owner and unable to move about freely. Both a blessing and a curse. However, it seems quite happy. We've strayed a bit off topic. Since you're back, let's discuss our partnership.
Yishun gently pets Howl's head, stuffs a few dennies into his money pouch, and then you return to the video store.
Nice job. Good air circulation, excellent layout. Very suitable for a business.
Now sign up for our pro membership.
Your bangbu here are also very energetic. It seems your fortune is good when it comes to wealth.
Just don't ask about the electric bill. I love that running joke for this game.
Didn't expect you to understand feng shui. Thank you for your blessings. But who exactly are you?
Right, Wise hasn't met her.
I suppose this is our first official meeting since parting ways in the Hollow. Now that both of you are present, allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Yishun, a mystic from Yunquei Summit.
Mystic, Yunquei Summit.
Wait, mystic? Like those people in movies who can tell your fortune and go around blessing people? This is my first time meeting one in real life.
You're telling me she's a Mystic Force Power Ranger?
But
imagine.
Yunquei Summit.
Just an ordinary sect of the mystic arts. Our disciples travel all across New Eridu and sometimes collaborate with authorities.
Wait, no, screw that. You're telling me we can meet Poe and the rest of them? Only, we gonna become a Kung Fu Panda?
Currently, I'm affiliated with the Hollow Investigative Association. Right now, however, I'm here to discuss a partnership in the name of the Mayflowers.
What kind of partnership?
So, what sort of partnership are we talking about?
I have reviewed the documents provided by the Mayflowers. You previously underwent an implant surgery. After recent adjustments, abnormalities occurred. These abnormalities bear resemblance to the craft practiced by us at Yunquei Summit. If you are willing, I can teach you how to better control your abilities.
To better control my abilities. It sounds great, but there's no such thing as a free lunch. Since you're willing to teach us your craft, Shifu, you must want something in return, right?
Obviously optimist-wise.
That's right. Mayflower will have you join me for some investigations. Looking at my divination results, this will be a complicated and very likely dangerous matter.
Why does she feel like she's from the Luofu? And this is our version of the Luofu we're going to later.
He's still going over the details, but should have more information for you soon. You can wait until then to decide.
Oh, that's it? Just a short conversation? Let's leave it at that. The weather is nice today, perfect for going out. I just happened to need to head to a nearby store to collect something. If you're free, how about coming with me? We have a long path ahead of us, so it would be good to take the opportunity to learn more about each other's ways and methods. Sure. Sounds good, then let's get going. Ishwen Shifu, where's the store? That's at Luminous Square, it's called Bouillon. Is that a new store? No, that's just been there. I know that store, but hasn't it been closed for ages now? Is that okay, Shifu? So it is a new store we can go to. It matters not, whatever the situation, let's head over first. It's been ages since I last came to the Janice Corner. I'd like to take a look around. Just tell me when you're heading to Luminous Square, we can meet up there. Ishwan nods a goodbye to you and leaves 6th Street. Well, this is definitely different. Why does this also feel like a... what's it called? Feels like a little agent... not the agent stories. The little agent outings you can do. Basically inviting agents to go with you and do other things. Of course, she would have the attention on her.
Please, help me check my fortune!
Oh, God.
Here's my pop. Look, doesn't this thick wealth line mean I'm about to strike it rich?
Sure.
I've looked it over, and your fortune is decent.
Is she actually selling their fortune or just giving them random gibberish?
Huh? You barely looked at it!
Random gibberish.
You have good fortune. What? You don't believe me?
I do. Thank you so much.
Next, it's my turn. Hey, wait, hey, quit cutting in line.
Who are these people? What's happening?
This is where you were. Who are all these people?
You're here, Belle? I decided to take a break. I didn't expect so many people to come seeking my divination services.
Oh, so she's actually telling their fortune.
Don't worry.
Okay.
I need no more than a simple spell to solve this matter.
Facing the crowd, Yishwen remains calm and composed and says,
Fortune-telling services is 10,000 dennies per session.
Damn! Not like anyone doesn't have that in this game. In an instant, the people standing in line all flee in fear, scattering in all directions.
All gone? Good. It seems the Banish Wealth and Desire spell is still effective.
You know, I kind of would have believed her if she would have just went hullabaloo and then they just disappeared. Banish Wealth and Desire spell.
Banish Wealth and Desire? That's a spell? This isn't the kind of craft you said you were going to teach us, is it? Our video store has a business license, and we'd get complaints if we charged unfair rates.
Of course not. This is just a trick to deal with trouble. I'll take my time showing you the true craft of Yunquai Summit. For now, let's find that shop.
Let me guess, that's gonna be at the other end? Loop? Ooh. Bro, it looks like a whole infinity black hole about to go off. Shifu, please wait, Shifu. So many people wanted you to tell their fortunes. You must be a divine immortal of legend. Great, I finally get to meet an immortal in the flesh. Please, I need your help. I am no immortal, just a normal mystic. However, it appears you're in quite a pickle. It bumped its head when it was produced, and I don't know what parts got damaged, but sometimes it gets all dazed and really slow to respond. Also, it can't connect to the internet and can't receive messages, so it isn't caught up on anything and ends up looking even more silly. Other Bangbu keep mocking it, and it's got a short temper, so it's always fighting other Bangbu. You know, I really need a Bangbu fighting minigame in this. Who else would like to fight with Bangbu in this game? Like Bangbu versus Bangbu. How about taking it to a repair store? No, no, it's afraid it can't be repaired and will get scrapped, so it refuses to go for repairs. But it likes watching those movies with immortals who can catch demons, so it wants to learn mystic arts. Catch demons? What are you trying to be, the Goblin Slayer, Demon Slayer? You're trying to hunt devils in Devil May Cry? If you try and convince it, it might agree to be repaired. So you wish to use the mystic arts as a cover to convince it to get repairs? It shouldn't be difficult. Well, do you know any place nearby that does repairs? Let me check it over first. There's no need for that. I can check it over first. If there's no major hardware issues, I can do some debugging and adjustments. Very well. Really great, amazing. You two are amazing. My friend is not far from here. Please go and check it out. Was that really the store, or are we just helping a Bangbu? Oh well, he looks pretty cool, so we'll go check. Ooh, another one. Chi-Chi? Cece? I don't know. We'll probably learn how to say it later. Cece, look, I brought you the Divine Immortal. Really? A real immortal? Yep, really, they're really amazing. I just saw the Shifu say a spell and disperse a whole crowd of people. I love how we're just going with that. She even said she'll train you in the mystic arts. Really, I've been waiting for this day for so long. Yes, however, in order to walk the path of a mystic, you must have an innate talent for it. Please allow your senior sister on the path of mysticism to check you over. Wow, great. Now we can be like those movie protagonists learning awesome mystic arts, gaining divine power overnight, and then taking revenge on those bullies. A dongle for a dongle, a widget for a widget. Everything they did to me in the past, ICC will make them pay for it tenfold. Check the Bangbu's ports. Calm down now, let me check your parts first. Okay. You carefully check Bangbu CC's parts. Its network module is a little bashed up, but the damage is minor. You fix it. Let's see, we'll go like this. Okay, so you have to... Pretty sure you're going like that, aren't you? No, this one was correct that way. Doop. Oh. Those are never really too hard. They're pretty fun. Great, all repaired. How do you feel? What was that? Wow, countless messages and updates are flashing before my eyes. Could this be, is this what they call enlightenment? Amazing. I really wouldn't call it enlightenment. I think it's more you need to get caught up on stuff. I've been enlightened. Enlightenment! Congrats, you are now connected to the internet. Thank you, thank you. Please be my mentor. My official is Shifu. It's a bit too early for that. You have natural talent, but you must hone your state of mind. Once you matured a little bit more, you may come to seek mentorship. I don't know much of Bangbu affairs, but I can teach you an incantation, the spell of calming. When you feel agitated and wish to fight those other Bangbu, you can recite this incantation under your breath. Their brains are made of defective parts. Thus, you can avoid conflict and disaster. Isn't that just, I don't know, trash talk? I see their brains are made of defective parts. Their brains are made of defective parts. The Bangbu contemplates this for a while, its gaze growing brighter. That's so amazing. As I recite the spell, those bully Bangbu don't seem so irritating anymore. Thank you for teaching me the spell of calming, Shifu. It really works. You're welcome, though. One should not get into fights if possible. If you must, be sure to win the fight. Understand? Understood. Thank you, Shifu. Thank you, Shifu. Both Shifu. Thank you both for helping us. Since you're all right now, it is time for us to take our leave. Well, let's head to that store. Okay, so that was side.
Yishun Shifu. The store is right up ahead.
Okay, I guess we're just going. I thought she was gonna leave.
This is the place.
Also, I did see other things. Why does she look like a...
This is the one.
Why does she look more like an Anby model, just way older? Or a different design? Seems like it's closed.
Seems it's closed. Another wasted trip.
Not necessarily. 1 second, please.
Hidden door. Yishuan walks up to the door, gently knocks 3 times in rhythm, and then slips a note through the door. You know, we could have guessed that, and we could have been there earlier. A moment later, someone coughs and cracks open the door, passing something to Yishuan. There's actually someone inside. Okay.
Huh? Is there someone inside?
Relax. The boss prefers to do business with people they know. They like their peace and quiet, so they rarely open for customers. I'm an old acquaintance and just wanted to retrieve something.
What a strange business.
What a strange private business. Shifu, what exactly are you retrieving?
Just some things needed for our future investigations. You'll know in time.
Is that so?
Really? Shifu, I feel like you're always so mysterious.
Rest assured, I'm not hiding anything from you. It's simply because the correct time has not yet arrived, so there's no need to rush. Since we've already obtained what we came for, let's part ways here.
Already?
There will be plenty of time in the future. We will certainly meet again.
I feel like for the rest of the updates until we do 2.0, I feel like she's gonna be here with us. Talk to Wise. Fast travel it is. Oh, I could have done the HDD, huh? He is inside the back rooms. Bella, you're back. Did everything go well? It went well. It went well, it's just that Yishuan Shifu deals with things in a rather unique way. Maybe that's just how a mystic does things. I see, Belle. Do you think what Yishuan Shifu claimed is real, learning mystic arts and whatnot? It sounds like it came straight out of a movie. Are we going to be like those movie protagonists who use talisman to defeat ethereals and magic arrays to suppress hollows? Movies are made up. It definitely won't be as exaggerated as a movie, but I don't think Yishuan Shifu is lying. She really did display mystical powers back in the Hollow. I see. Well, I trust your judgment, plus the mayor must have his reasons for choosing her to teach us. Yishuan Shifu said the mayor would have us help her on some investigation. I wonder what it is. Either way, we'll find out soon. There's no rush. Belle, you've been so busy lately, you should take the time to rest and have a break. Little loading. And that is the entirety of Chapter 7 done. No. The entirety of Chapter 7 done. You know, I guess we could switch. Let's go back to switching. I'll go back to switching characters. I usually only switch back to protagonists when we do the main story. Complete the main story. Bury your tears with the past, Part 2. Or B. Now we have the other side content. Oh, okay, so we have to do the main story to unlock this. Okay. Let me guess, this is per day, or? No, it's all just unlocked. Okay. Bang Boo Bash. Which one was this? Blast past your opponents. I guess we could probably check these out. Oh, Hollow Zero stuff. Okay, so the 2 new things are Say It With Flowers. That's the little, I guess, kind of like the taco truck event. I guess we could check this out. Grand Marcel Adventure. Where do we go? I guess we could check this out. What was Bang Boo Bash? Oh. You know, I kind of hate that I fast traveled. I really hate that I fast traveled. Welp. I guess we can check this out. Why not? We'll check it out. Is it you? I catch a scent of my beloved student on you. Your beloved student? Who's that? My students are New Eridu's most talented adventurers. They're smart and cute, brave and agile. They're unstoppable. However, during the last Grand Marcel adventure, all of them met unfortunate ends. My condolences? My beloved students. One got knocked off a cliff by a swinging pendulum, and another was blindsided head-on by a reckless contestant. And the last time, one was so close to victory, but they ended up getting taken down by a cunning springboard. Last time the Grand Adventurers humiliated me. Now I have It's not time for your rebirth yet. I have reapplied for challenge eligibility in a new adventure season. What are you saying? Nothing. I didn't say anything. Alright. Anyway, I can sense something special about your Bang Boo. I must say, I must be a talented adventurer, and it will be my next beloved student. I can already see it under my guidance. It'll brave the Grand Marcel adventure, sweep through all obstacles, claim the champion's title, and reach unfathomable heights. Wait, is this part 2 to the Bang Boo Fall Guys? What's your qualifications again? Aren't you a little... Start your adventure today to claim tons of rewards, please. That's like he's begging us to. If I don't recruit new students, my paycheck's gonna take a hit. Big rip. Isn't this the Bang Boo Adventure Part 2? It is. Oh, this is the Bang Boo Fall Guys. Grand Marcel Adventure, you can check your rank here. Ranked matches earn popularity. Available maps here. Invite friends and other stuff. I mean, I guess we'll check it out. You have already completed the Grand Marcel Adventure tutorial level. Would you like to experience it again? Nah, we already know how this goes. Why not? We can check it out. We'll see how we do. Right, so this is the Bang Boo Fall Guys event. I thought it was the other one. Nope, Bang Boo Fall Guys. I forget. Oh, I can't see. There's so many people. Oh, it's circle to dive. Okay. What the heck? I went back. No. Okay, screw it. We're going through the door. Ah! Oh my god, no! Well, okay, we found a little barrier. I didn't think we would find a little barrier, but alright. Uh-oh. Oh, we saved it! We saved it, boys! No, I missed. Oh no! We gotta make it. We gotta make it. Let's go. Jump, dip, dive, and weave. No! I overshot it. Are you kidding me? I overshot it. No! It's been forever since I've done this event. I forgot how intense this event can get. It's also been forever since I've actually played Fall Guys. I wonder if anyone actually plays Fall Guys anymore. Let's go! Success. Number 5. Oh, we were the last one to progress? Confirm, I suppose. Did we go into the next match? I forget. Or wasn't it just one? I think it was just one, then you're sent back to the lobby. You are! Okay. Oh well. Are they the same as last time? Earn 600, 1,000, 14 a max. So I guess if you want it fully, it's 1,000 popularity things. Okay. I guess we can do that so it won't bug me. Oops. Reach golden carrot rank. 500 points in the event. Okay. Maybe we'll just do that throughout the day, throughout the week. We probably won't take up too much time about it. Let's check out the... Yeah, this one. The other event. That's a whole other side story event. Alright, let's check out the flower shop one. Isn't the flower shop... Dew gardening shop. Yeah, that's in Lumina Square. Okay. And we can check that out. I guess we can do the start. Yeah, this is where we run the shop.
Ah, you've arrived. I wanted to ask you some questions about store management.
You've definitely found the right person.
Me? Well, actually, my brother's the one who's managing the video store for the most part. But go ahead, I'll do my best.
customers have always loved purchasing carefully arranged bouquets. The flowers glistening with morning dew add beauty to their lives, and that, in itself, is fulfilling for me. Yet lately, a customer mentioned that rather than buying bouquets in full bloom, he wants to spend time with his flowers. However, simple potted plants don't quite have the same aesthetic charm. So, I was thinking, perhaps I could create custom potted floral arrangements.
Excellent idea. Sounds perfect for dew gardening.
That's a brilliant idea. And potted floral arrangements sound perfect for dew gardening's vibe.
Since you agree, could I have the honor of inviting you to be our part-time manager and special floral designer for the next few days?
Are you busy? Me arranging flowers?
Huh? I certainly didn't expect that. Miss Orchidea, are you gonna be busy with something else?
Yes. Spring is here. No self-respecting connoisseur of flowers would dare to miss this season. I plan to travel for a few days and find novel flora for my shop. But the floral arrangement project is just getting started. Pausing it now might let the customers down. As an experienced store manager, you must understand my concerns. So...
Leave it to us. I've never tried flowering and arranging before. We'll try it.
Since you're going to be busy, then just leave dew gardening to me. But maybe you could teach me what it is exactly that I need to do first.
As a floral designer, you first need to understand why your customers want flowers and what qualities they're looking for. Some customers may already have a specific flower in mind. If you can guess it correctly, it'll make them even more satisfied. Well, it's a bit hard to explain. Let's do a practice round.
Excuse me.
I'll pretend to be the customer.
Now, I'm looking for a plant that may seem unremarkable at first glance, but has a strong, thriving vitality. As for my favorite flower, I'll just tell you, if possible, please include volvulus flowers in the arrangement. Alright, these are all my requirements, so dear florist, how would you arrange the flowers for me? A flower that seems remarkable at first glance, but has a strong, thriving vitality. I'd probably choose daisies. Adding volvulus as well should make Orchidea satisfied, right? I know what you want. I'll get started right away. Sure. Do we have to pick it out? Oh, we just choose from what it's here. Okay. Let's learn floristry. Left side will display what the customer wants. Based on this, selecting the customer's preferred floral components will grant bonus earnings. Right side's the display. So it's kind of like anything you put with... Why are you not... Okay, there it goes. I guess we just have to continue. So it's similar to one of the multiple events in The Sims, huh? Oh, okay, I guess it's just doing tutorials. Wait, so we just have to choose? Huh. Wooden pot or metal base? Probably wooden. Then what? Nothing. White daisies. Blue volvulus. Would we get anything higher if we did this? Okay, so the base really doesn't matter. Okay. This really reminds me of some of the, what is it, challenge events you can do in the Sims games. That should be it, right?
The warm wooden base feels like the embrace of the earth.
Selected flowers, wooden pot. Oh, we did it. Let's go. Confirm. Nicely done. As expected, a 6th Street superstar manager running a new shop is just as effortless for you. Though your first place First piece is a bit rough. That's mainly due to the limited selection of flowers. Once the flowers I ordered start coming in, you'll be fully prepared to take on the role of a floral designer. Is there anything else I can do? How can I improve? Honestly, mastering floral arrangements comes with practice and experimentation. When it comes to aesthetics, I'd say you already have a great eye for it. There's probably just one thing. Flowers are cherished not only for their vibrant beauty, but also their silent way of expressing unspoken words. Perhaps when customers seek out that perfect bouquet or a pot of flowers, they want to give voice to the feeling they haven't been able to put into words. If you can hear those unspoken words, you'll be able to find the perfect flowers for them. But if you're really struggling, then just recommend the pricier flowers. I keep an eye on the revenue as well. Arcade, are you joking? Don't worry, just leave the do gardening to me. You seem to know me well, manager. That makes me feel at ease, leaving the shop in your hands. But it's not like I'm going on a long trip and disappearing for days. Whenever you need me, I'll be there along with the flowers I've ordered right on time. I also have a notebook on custom floral arrangements where I've recorded previous customer requests. When I'm not busy, I'll flip through it for new ideas. Some customers also enjoy a light read of it while waiting for me to finish their arrangements. If it isn't too much trouble, I'd appreciate you keeping a record too. There might be unspoken messages people wish to express through their flower choices. I'd like to take a look at your notes. Okay, so it's just going to show the screen from here on. Accumulated enough revenue. Avatar. Challenge again here since new customer has arrived. Continue business. Aren't we already here? Why would we have to teleport? Why would we have to teleport? Looks like you can just do all these right away too. I guess it's just what's in the time. Oh right, here's the bang boo we get for free for doing this. Ah, okay. Shopkeeper operations. Oh, I guess you just show up, okay. I guess we can do that later. Huh. Or wait, wrong thing. I think we'll probably pull a little bit. Oh, it just wants me to get the rewards. Bang Boo Bash, say it with flowers. Okay, so that's about it for the events. Okay. So then that's mostly everything then. Achievements. Bury your tears with the past. Such a good event, if I say. Let's see, we have nothing, we can't even do that. Let's turn these into polls. Are you kidding me? We are one off. No. Is there anything I could do for like one poll? I don't think there's anything we can do for like one poll to make it 50. Alright, let's check. Do I have... We could do singles on this and hopefully we have enough to get one poll out of it. Alright, let's do singles and hopefully we can get one poll. Then we can do like 50... Oh, hopefully we can get something from Vivian in 50 polls. Alright. Where's the... There it is. I want to make sure I do this and not accidentally do something else yet. Alright, let's do... Let's see if we can't get some... I guess... oil dust, if you will. From these singles and see what it does. Yes, a few more like that and then we can have 50 polls. I also barely pull on the standard banner, to be honest, unless I need extra pulls for something. Honestly, I'm pretty sure everyone else does the same as well. We'll just skip through these ones. I guess unless it randomly goes shiny, but... I guess we can see how many pulls. 195 pulls. S rank guaranteed and 40 searches, okay. So it might happen, it might not. With like 3 pulls left, I kinda doubt it. I guess we'll just pull for the rest of these. I think last time when I actually had something off of this, I think I was like max pity on the standard banner. So, I don't think we'll have anything. Nothing. We got a B. We got a B rank and we got a ball. How ironic. Ah, nothing. Alright. Well, we should have enough to redeem. At least one. No? No! That's just Denny's. I don't think we can. 49. And get one Boupon. Does this not reset yet? I think. Oh, there's a few more days. Well, shoot. There's one other thing we can do. Alright, 30. That only gave us 30 poly. No, what else am I missing? Perma rewards. Okay, how many poly does that give us? 129. We are still off. Alright, screw it. If we start pulling. I said 50 before, didn't I? That's 40 pulls. Alright, well, we'll try it at least. Nothing. Okay, does that break us even with one pull? Yes, it does. Okay, let's go. Now we can have an even amount of pulls. Can we get Vivian within 30 pulls? Please, within 30 pulls. No! Alright, what do we have? Lucy, Seth. Oh, I forgot to do our little chance at the beginning. Oh no, no wonder our pulls are so bad. I think this is our last 10 pull. Alright, Vivian, come home. I have Lord Faith hostage. Let's see, did our magic words do it? Nope. Aww. Oh well, we'll probably work. Damn, okay, Seth. Holy crap. Damn, we literally just... Bro, this is probably like max. Where is this fool?
A mission? Take me along.
Let's see. Bro is definitely maxed out now because of this. Yup. It only took all those pulls to max him out. Name card, don't really care too much. Core aspiration. Click, click, max him out. Pretty sure he's like the only other A rank we had to max out. Yeah, there's no one else
The
here.
anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude.
Oh yeah, his name card, that's right. We now have it. Little white and black action. Little Oreo. Little Oreo action there. What other events? What was this event for? New Year's event? Did I miss this or did I forget about it? I think that was with someone else. Wait, did they bring back the Bang Boo's got... Redo's got Boo? What? The scenario only mode. Wait. Okay, it's definitely not any of that. What is this? Alright, let's check this out real quick. What's it do? Wait, does it just let you experience the Redo's Got Boost stuff again? Is that what it is? Does this just let you experience the Redo's Got Boost stuff again? I'm pretty sure. Complete the Reduce Got Boo. Sure? I mean, we can always back out afterwards. Oh, okay, it just lets you do it again, okay. Or I guess get the max rewards if you haven't already done that. Mode is ended. Okay, we already have it maxed out. I don't really know what it's having us do. Okay, well that's interesting, I guess. Oh, I guess I have to do this, huh? What is down here? Wait, we can't even go down here now? Did I just lock us up here? I just locked us up here. I can't even... Oh, I can go on the stage. I just locked us up here. What the hell? I just trapped us. Okay, well that's interesting. I literally just trapped us. So why would this still be there though? Improve EOS's stage performance skills. If that's already done, why would that still be there? Scenario only mode. Okay, well, obviously it let us through then. That's kind of funny, I can lock us up in there. Isn't this with the other thing? Because I'm pretty sure this is an event that we've already done too, unless that's something else. Oh, isn't this the one where... Did I do this as well? What's it say? Discuss some ideas after creating such a high-tech Bang Boo. Event. I'm pretty sure those are... They're probably permanent events. I don't remember. Pause story. Did I ever do this? Manager, it's you. Do you need some help from PubSec? Or are you here to turn yourself in? Damn, she's not letting us live that down. I'm here for Qingyi. She's on vacation today. I tried to contact her, but no one picked up. How about I assist you? It's my duty to help citizens. Oh, wait. Maybe I can help. Write a manual on operating procedures. Was this part of Reduce Got Boo? Hold on, I guess... Is this probably for the full completion of Reduce Got Boo, like with the outfits? Fox Siren in very long years wants me to have it. This person left so quickly that he didn't even get to see their face. But that sounds like Miyabi. What's inside the crate? Oh, if it was a task from HSO, she would have come over to see me. Is this a gift for me? Miyabi giving gift. Tuyuan is clearly excited. She opens the crate with anticipation. Ah. The hand seems somewhat familiar, peering into the box. Manager, are you awake? Did you pass out just now? The crate. It's Qingyi's body, but she's unconscious. Already checked while you were passed out? There's absolutely no signal. How could this happen? Box was brought over by Miyabi, right? What's going on? If Qingyi was killed, why would she deliver this box so carelessly to PubSec, then just leave? I'm sure she had her reasons. Manager, could you contact Miyabi? I'm afraid I couldn't help but get angry with her if you wouldn't mind. Okay, I don't remember doing this. Sorry, I'm currently training on my gaming skills. Please leave a message if it's urgent. Miyabi doesn't pick up the phone. Since she's training and gaming, you'll have to find her at Godfinger. Okay, I certainly don't remember doing this event, so we're gonna check this out. Oh, they changed Godfingers up? Modeling? It says she's at the... Okay, let's be in the middle. I think... Why did it say meet at the remodeling shop? Let me see that again. Why did it say meet at the was that the remodeling shop? She's at the arcade. Why is there... I probably have something else tracked, huh? Okay, I'm kind of invested in this little side gig we got going on. You found Miyabi at the arcade, but she's silently focused on her training. She ignores Ju Yuan's yells. Seeing Ju Yuan is about to get angry, you pull her out of the arcade. Manager, why are you dragging me? Calm down, this isn't the place for this. You're right, but with Chingy's life hanging in the balance, I can't help but worry. And she's just calmly playing games over there. How could I not be angry? We can just end her training. The only way to stop gaming is through gaming. Randy, are you going to enter the game and make her stop? Thank you, I'll wait here for you. Play video games with Miyabi to complete her training.
A lunch break and an arcade is the best pairing possible.
Are we supposed to do single or multiplayer? Or do I have rewards here or something? Oh, it's achievements, okay. Now it shows up as soon as I close out of it. Okay. So it is this. Select, I guess? What if we just match? Okay. I guess if we just match, it puts NPCs with us. Is there supposed to be dialogue with us? You know, this really reminds me of the Snake game playing online. Ah, crap. I tried to get the gem. I never said I was any good at this. See, I tried doing that and it didn't work.
30 seconds left.
I thought there was going to be some dialogue that played through, no? Man, I'm more better at Pac-Man, not this. Man, give me Pac-Man all day, every day, and give me Pac-Man, damn it. I am much better with Pac-Man. As we have like 2 seconds remaining. Ooh! Almost made a comeback. Wait, we won? Continue. What if I continue? Back out? What if we back out? Is that all we had to do?
Leaving already? Wish I could get out of here early.
Okay, that's all we had to do. You're a terrifying opponent, Proxy. I should thank you for helping me end this training promptly. You finally came out, Miyabi. Tell me what happened to Chingy. Ju Yuan, why are you here? Did I not pack the box properly? So it was you who delivered Chingy's remains to PubSec. Precisely. Why does this feel like out of context? Could you please tell me what happened exactly? I was about to start my gaming training when I saw Miss Chingy resting in the arcade. Upon waking her up, she said, "Great, you're here. Nothing could be better." Sounds like something she would say. Then she asked me to help her repair her body, but I refused. I wouldn't know how to go about doing such a thing. What? She said in the old days, people regarded video games very seriously. They had to bathe, change clothes, and go and do good deeds before they were worthy of picking up a controller. I woke up this morning, bathed, and got dressed, but there was no one who needed help around except Chingy, so she said I just need to help her lightly cut the joints with a knife. And you bought it. Why not? I'm sure no one knows ancient history better than Miss Chingy. I was just about to start when Chingy told me to wait. She pulled out a brand new box and asked me to fix it afterwards. She entrusted me with taking the old body to PubSec. That's all there is to it. That's all I know. But why are you here? Did something happen to Chingy? We can't reach her anymore. Don't worry. How can I not be anxious? Chingy's maintenance has always followed standard procedure. She just switched bodies and now suddenly there's no word from her. What if something happened? I'll take you to where it happened. Maybe we can find some clues. Is this just a wild goose chase? No clues. Direct communication has been silent. Where are you, Chingy? It's my fault. I'll be sure to help you investigate Chingy's disappearance thoroughly. Did she say anything in particular to you before you got started? As I said, she was sleeping when I saw her at the arcade. That's her clearing out redundant data. What happened? What happened after she woke up? Did she mention anything special before she started blabbering about taking baths? She only said she just returned from the Waffle Peninsula. Waifei Peninsula. The Waifei Peninsula, that's a place filled with scoundrels. If she lands in the hands of someone suspicious, who knows what'll happen. I can't detect her signal. If there's a way to connect to her communication module, we can find her location through her ping code. I have an idea. Can EOS still sync with Chingy now? Give it a shot. You reboot EOS, Chingy to distributed computing. Chingy signal seems to be coming from Branch Street construction site. Why is she all the way over there? I'm kind of invested in this part now. Okay. Fast travel all over the place. Well, it looks like we're here. The signal is weak, but she's definitely in this area. We just need to find out her precise location. This is a construction site and so many people have come in and out of here. Who in the world has Miss Chingy? Oh. There is only one culprit. Oh. With the help of PubSec in Section 6, you swiftly locate your suspect. Grace. Okay. Oh no, oh no, no. Please hand over Chingy. All the evidence points to you. Don't deny the truth. No. She just like, no. Sorry, but if you refuse to surrender, I'll resort to force. That poor child was lying unconscious on the street. I won't just hand her over to you so carelessly. You didn't take proper care of her. I was the one who saved her. Now you're storming in here. Where's the logic in that? Besides, her parts are so precise, her design is so advanced, and the materials are so rare. No one's taking her until I'm done with my research. Ben, restrain Grace. Okay. Okay, this is amazing. Kaleda, having finished her words, throws the body Grace was shielding behind her into Juyuen's arms. It is indeed Chingy. Kaleda and Ben restrain Grace as they shout, hurry up and go. Grace struggles in the chaos. You guys manage to grab Chingy's body and run from the construction site, heading back to PubSec. Okay, well that's a sight to behold. Juyuen tries several different methods with no success, just as she was about to resolve herself to check the internal wiring. According to the manual, Chingy suddenly opens her eyes. Okay, well this was crazy. Why are all you staring at me? What's wrong? Are you alright? Is your consciousness and memory okay? Store manager Jiyuen and Miss Hoshimi, what's the matter? Seems like there isn't much damage. Not just that, but I feel light as a feather. All my joints are well and nimble. Great at the blade as always, Miss Miyabi. You're too kind. Why did you tell Miss Miyabi that false story and you didn't respond to any calls? I was worried sick. Since I was on vacation, I thought it would be a good time to update my base component, so I went to the Waifei Peninsula. I heard that the new porcelain parts are pretty good, but they didn't seem to match my model. They were just a few micrometers longer. If I hadn't met Miss Miyabi and made some adjustments, I'm afraid I would have been functioning poorly until my next maintenance. So that's what it is. Next time, get me to buy parts. Don't use such dubious things. But the recent discount on the porcelain components at the store was really tempting. I was just trying to further optimize the equipment performance within the team. Can't you just apply for component upgrades with the Institute? Those old-fashioned bureaucrats take forever to approve an application. By then, the discount will be long gone. Don't install pirated copies either. Alright, if the manager insists, I'll do as you say. Didn't you say you have a question for Chingy, manager? That's been quite a thrilling experience. Indeed, though I'm frequently at crime scenes, the scene just now, fighting over Chingy's body was really... What do you mean fighting over it? When I woke up, there was a dusty taste in my mouth. It wasn't just my imagination. Seeing that Chingy is fine, Miyabi bids farewell. You and Juyuen recount the frightening case just now in Eos's competition. So is the rest of us for his competition then? Technological appearance is easy. You see the blueprints as your theme, then you'll need tons of lines. After that, add impeccable lights. Some porcelain materials for the Waifei Peninsula. Here you might come in handy. So I guess this is just for the rest of the outfits we didn't get, right? But this Eos is bound to win. Yeah, the rest of this is for Eos's outfits for the Redo's Got Boo, isn't it? Yep, okay. It was. That's a decent place to stop. I mean, the whole story situation that we did was kind of worth it, so we'll probably just skip through the rest of those at our own time, so I guess all in all, Chapter 7 was amazing. I wonder if they're going to be returning or what they're going to call, quote-unquote, Chapter 8. Because 1.7, 2.8, 2.9, and then when we get to 10, that'll be Season 2, right? So I guess it'll just be, what, 2 more mini updates? Maybe with Hugo and Vivian? Because I'm pretty sure Yishwan's banner is probably going to be the start of 2.0 and Season 2, right? Unless they move it up. I don't know if they would. Probably not. We've already seen most of her characters, so we'll see. If not, then I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait to see what happens in the last 2 side story content. We'll see, but I guess from there, next time we're live, I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. If I am, probably waiting for the next installment of Wuthering Waves, I think is next. We'll probably play Bleach Brave Souls, and then wait for the other games I got to come in. Then we'll probably just throw those on the channel as well and see what's up. But for now, I must bid you all adieu. So goodbye, and good night, bang, and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Later.